Welcome back, guys. This is Tough Choice. I am your host, Kazeem. Rahman. On the hot seat today, one of our OGs, Neha Talreja. How you doing, Neha?
Ooh, I get to be an OG.
You are anyone that if you know anything other than this studio area, then you're an OG, essentially. If you had to go to my bedroom where if you walked into this apartment and I said, all right, cool, we're going to do this in my bedroom really quick, then you're an OG, essentially. Or if you were in the other bedroom that was across the hall.
Oh, that's even more before my time.
That's before your time. That was before your time. We've had many iterations of this.
Now you have the
podcast.
sign.
Now I have an art thing.
Has this been hand painted?
That was digital.
That's digital. Okay.
Yeah. He probably drew it by hand. Josh sued. His price went up. He works for Big Pine now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the festival. Neha, are you ready for this?
You're not going to say the date on this one too? I was like, it's always good to have more things to use as an alibi.
What do you mean? I said the date in the beginning. I say the date before we start. Just for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't say the date it's November 6th. This is coming out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying in the public recording.
Oh yeah, this is coming out December, mid-December, late December.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's November 6th right now. Mm-hmm. So yeah, just in case you murder someone on your way home.
November 6th, 12:25 p.m. Okay.
Yes,
cool.
It's 12:54, but whatever. Don't try to put me in your mess. Okay. Are you ready for this? Mm-hmm. All right, guys, you know how we do here. We don't really waste any time. The game is Tough Choice. You must pick between the two choices. You must explain yourself. You get one pass, you get one pause. And at the end, of course, we have our final choice.
Let it begin. Let it begin.
Now it is time for our constant choice.
Constant.
Everyone in the month will get the same first question. Neha, would you rather have fingernails that grow 1 inch per minute or have pubic hair that grows 1 inch per minute?
Fingernails. It's more useful as a tool.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How?
It's a claw. You can use those for plenty of things. And then you just carry around a nail clipper whenever you need it.
I agree with you. And I've been saying fingernails, but everyone in the month so far has argued their way to saying pubic hair. Because they're like, fingernails grow too long. And it's like, oh, I don't want to be clipping my nails. But then I'm like, I don't want to overheat with a giant bush walking around.
And that's growing at a minute too. You can't clip that easily. At least your fingernails, you can like just carry it around and clip it whenever.
True,
it gets
exactly.
Crazy.
Yes.
Who says pubic hair? What are they going to use?
Literally everyone.
Do with it?
Everyone.
What? And then it gets in the way?
Their thought is I can shave it in the morning and shave it in the evening. But then it's like throughout the day, what are you going to do?
Not if it grows every minute. And also you're just going to be like scratching your crotch all the time.
Basically. Or if you have, you're going to go to the restroom to do that. I wouldn't just do it in public.
If it's growing every minute, you have to do the rest of your day. You don't just have time to go to the bathroom every however many minutes.
I have time.
That's insane.
I can make time.
Everyone chose pubic hair?
Everyone before you has chosen pubic hair. And I've been trying to explain to them why pubic hair is not the way to go.
What?
You're the first person. And the fact you're so distraught. Are you trying to figure out?
Is this complex because are people getting older and losing their hair, which is like an obsession of mine now because my hair is thinning out?
Yes.
But why? They're just like, there's hair somewhere.
No, their thought was this. Let's say I fall asleep and my fingernails are growing 1 inch per minute. I wake up, my fingernails are going to be too long. And that's their thought.
As opposed to.
Or if I'm on a flight, if I'm on a 14-hour flight going overseas, then I'm going to wake up with fingernails that are too long. They don't like the fact that they don't like the cutting fingernails thing. I'm perfectly fine cutting my nails.
Also, cutting your pubic hair is like painful.
Trimming.
If
you trim, it's fine. If you cut, yes, it will be painful. If you pluck, I don't know. I've never plucked.
You can't be plucking. I guess girls get it waxed, but that's better than plucking.
Maybe if I wax, it'll grow at a slower rate. It'll still grow like a hair grows. So if you wax hair, if I wax my pubic hair, what will that do? Does that slow
I mean,
the
it'll
growth?
be painful, but now I'm thinking about, I get my eyebrows threaded because I'm Indian.
Okay.
And I've never looked into whether you can get your pubic area threaded.
Huh.
Oh, you can't. I mean, you could.
I'm pretty sure you
Because they
can.
put the thread in their mouth, so their face would be right
Yeah.
up in your vagina
Yeah.
or your whatever.
Wait, why do they put the thread in their mouth?
That's how it works. It's like they put it in their mouth and then you move it like this. I don't know what to compare it to, but it's right there. And then they move
it just
like
pulls
this
the
and they
hair
thread
out.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh.
So their face would be in your crotch. Whatever. Do I know the people who chose this?
You know some of them.
Can I argue with them in person?
Yes. I'll tell you after the podcast who the month of December guests are.
Very interesting character study.
They've definitely, they chose pubic hair. I say fingernails all day because in my mind, I will just carry around nail clippers, right? And whenever I need to go pee or something, I drink a lot of water during the day. I pee regularly. So I'll just, after I pee, wash my hands, clip my nails, maybe wash my hands again just to get, the dead skin or whatever, and then go on about my day.
Or just duck into an alley and clip your fingernails. Like if you suddenly felt uncomfortable. Also, what size pants do you buy? You can't be like taking off your pants.
Time out, back up. No, I'm not ducking into an alley.
I mean, if you can't find a bathroom or something, you could clip your nails anywhere. You can't clip your pubic hair anywhere if it gets uncomfortable. You'll be like a sex offender.
Their thought is that they would just do it twice a day, in the morning and in the evening.
It's not going to work. Your clothes aren't going to fit.
Exactly. I never even thought about that. Your clothes not fitting. Nobody's
thinking about anything, and it's very disappointing. Yeah. This is the problem with our country.
Yeah, you probably do not make this a political argument, Neha. That is not where this podcast can go, but it will go there.
You're
God. Absolutely right.
I hate political arguments. Okay.
Would you rather have a huge booger permanently sticking out of your left nostril or have the neck of a giraffe?
Interesting.
How vain are you?
I'm pretty vain, but neither are ideal.
The neck of a giraffe. What do you mean neither are ideal? What are you talking about right now? This is not hard. I will say that.
You want the neck?
No, I'll take the booger. I don't want the neck of a giraffe.
Okay, here's the question. How flexible is the neck?
It's a giraffe neck. How flexible is a giraffe neck?
I don't remember. Not
giraffe
at all.
necks aren't that flexible.
How do they eat?
They can still
eat trees.
Yeah, they eat up and they can still put their head down, right, to an extent, but not that long because they'll die.
So I couldn't
But that's if I'm being fair, giraffes can't put their head to the ground for that long and because they'll die, but that's because of their whole body composition, not because of their long necks necessarily.
Like, you know how in cartoons, you can have you see them and their neck like reaches over to peek over a wall?
Yes.
Like if I can't do that.
Yes, you'll take the booger?
I'll take the booger.
I don't think you can do that.
Okay.
I don't think you'll be able to do that.
Yeah, then it's like, what's the point?
What's the point of having a long neck?
Yeah.
Right? Some girls with long necks are cute. Not giraffe necks. Fences. Not giraffe necks.
Some girls with long necks. I don't even think I've noticed a long neck on anyone. I've noticed short ones.
You're
or
right.
like guys when they get those thick necks when they work out a lot.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
That's steroids.
Yeah.
No one does neck exercises like that.
Right. It's like the veins.
No one does neck exercises. Anytime you see a guy with like overtly muscular forearms.
Yeah.
Or super ripped neck muscles or like shoulder muscles that are a little too jacked, then that's steroids.
It's so gross.
Yep. So you're picking the necks. No. You're picking the boogers.
The booger.
We're going with the boogers. Good. Would you rather live the rest of your life in slow motion or eat all of your meals off Vin Diesel's head?
I'd eat the meals off of his head.
I can't do that.
Why not?
That's weird. That's a little too weird.
It's not weird.
If my life is in slow motion, then everything's in slow motion.
Yeah.
Then it's fine.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I'll get used to it.
So everyone else is
all
right
of
there
my
with
meals
you.
off Vin Diesel. You want to talk? He's going to want to talk to you. He's going to want to have a conversation. You really want to have a conversation with this guy?
Can't have any peace. I'm pretty good at shutting people down.
You're gonna. Well, if I'm being fair, you do look like you would eat your meal. He would try to say something, and then you would give him a very mean look, and then he wouldn't.
No, you just have to gray rock people. Like you just have to be boring until they're like, this conversation's so boring. I don't even want to be in it.
Huh.
He'd probably just switch to being on his phone. You don't know how to get out of talking to people you don't like?
No.
Really?
Sometimes. Not really.
Just be boring.
I'll just end the conversation though.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I still have like a little bit in me that's like incapable of
ending conversations.
Well, just feeling like I have like maybe that's a little bit rude, but I've gotten better at that. Usually I just skip super boring answers.
You would feel like it's confrontation if you end the conversation.
Or just rude.
Yeah. Oh no, I wouldn't be mean with it. I would just end the conversation.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't say I don't want to talk to you anymore and walk away. I wouldn't do that.
What was the other option?
Live the rest of your life in slow motion.
Oh, right.
It's not that bad.
Okay, but Vin Diesel's head, it's like probably a relatively clean surface. It's always, the sun's always hitting it, killing bacteria.
You know what? I'm thinking slow motion, I could get used to it, but now that I'm really thinking about it, it's like if I need to pee, running in slow motion is not an option.
Yeah, but would your body also work in slow motion?
I don't know. We'll say yes.
Okay. But then it doesn't matter.
If my body's working in slow motion and I need to pee, then my like 30-second pee goes to like 4-minute pee. And you're just sitting there and it's just so annoying.
So your brain's not in slow motion. That's annoying.
No. You're living the rest of your life in slow motion. You know it's slow motion.
Oh, I don't like that. That's torture. Exactly. That's psychological torture.
Motion. It's not like us right now living in regular motion and I'm just acting like this is how it's always been. It's fine. You know for a fact I'm living my life in slow motion. And now that it would be psychological. Damn, we're going to have to eat with Vin Diesel.
It's unfortunate, but it's also like
finger foods and
interesting.
Also
he'll come to your funeral, or is he like a slave?
He's like, we're gonna say it's more like an indentured servitude.
Then he might just kill me,
kind of thing. He's not gonna kill you. You have to eat the meals off his head. I will say this: Vin Diesel's head isn't that large.
I mean, and it's spherical, but
yeah, finger foods only. Sushi, right?
You can do sushi.
You can do sushi
at a time.
Yeah, sashimi. No, which one's sashimi? Sashimi is the one with the rice.
Sashimi's with no rice.
Sashimi's with no rice?
Uh-huh.
Nigiri's with rice and one thing of...
Yes.
And then the rolls are just rolls.
Right.
I can do rolls, cut it, put it on his head, and then eat.
Yeah, it's like when people do the naked sushi, but it's like a bald-headed
I've never done naked sushi.
Most people haven't, I think.
Most people haven't. I don't know. When I was younger, I wanted to do it. And then in my mind, and now I got older, I'm thinking to myself, I couldn't be there and not ask this girl if she's okay. If I was eating sushi off a naked girl's body, I can't just do that and not ask her, hey, are you okay?
That's so dark. This naked sushi girls are like sex trafficked?
I don't know. That's the thing. I know they get paid a lot of money. But it's like...
You're just grabbing the sushi off of her and she's like mouthing, weird. Help me.
Yeah, exactly. I can't. Right? Because I wouldn't be able to eat and not make sure she's okay. It's weird. It's weird, but that's just me.
I just don't trust people's hygiene. I don't trust anyone's hygiene.
Fair. That's not anymore.
It disgusts me, and not even like that kind of hygiene, just their body and their skin. Like
exactly. Just washing hands. Yeah, I get it.
Like date a lot of people because I don't trust their hygiene. Because people are disgusting.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You've had roommates. You've had horrible roommates then.
I have had some bad roommates. But also the thing is like with girls, you start to see girls are just so gross.
Yeah. I lived with girls across.
Yeah. I mean, we're really gross.
I was the only one that cleaned that restroom.
We have a lot going on. So
I was the only one. I was so surprised because I went from living with my parents and I cleaned my own restroom because I was the only one there. But when you're younger, your mom cleans it. Right. And then living with adults. And I'm like, why aren't you guys cleaning like my mom made me clean? Like, why don't you guys clean? It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, you're right. So what are we doing? We're doing Vin Diesel?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Vinny, come on the podcast. Just saying. Would you rather, all right, step in dog shit every 5th step you take, or produce 100 times the amount of saliva you currently produce?
Ooh.
That's a lot of saliva.
I want to say saliva, but then it's like, what do you can't. It seems like you wouldn't be able to talk or eat.
No, you can talk and eat. You'll be swallowing a lot.
And I feel like I'd be in danger of choking a lot.
You'd have to sleep you have to sleep face down.
And when you're awake, be always conscious.
Yeah.
Dog shit.
Well, think of it this way. It would be like blinking.
Do I step in the dog shit when I'm inside too?
Every 5 steps.
Okay. I would move to, I hate that I'm saying this about my and other countries, not America. I would move to somewhere where the air doesn't smell that great in the first place.
Okay.
And then I would do the dog shit because I can't deal with I don't want weird things in my body that I can't control. And it's like, people have all sorts of...
It's not weird things in your body though. It's just saliva.
Yeah, it seems dangerous. And also like with dog shit, like people have all kinds of issues and there's people in the world that'll love you. Someone will accept my
back up
dog shit
You're
problem.
Saying with dog shit, literally you're like, listen, Kazeem, with dog shit, people go through things and other people will accept you as a human being in this world. Is that what you're saying?
Change other people's diapers if they love them, if they're sick or whatever. Yeah. So it's like there's someone for everybody.
That is, I don't think people are changing diapers of people that they were in love with before they had to change their diaper.
Okay, but no. Have you ever seen My 600-Pound Life?
Are they changing diapers?
No, but don't you think there's a lot of other gross things that comes with that? And they most of the time they have a significant other.
Throwing shots at fat people. What's up, baby? I get what you're saying. I understand.
If you get attached to the furniture,
legit, that was the funniest shit.
There's a problem.
Kazeem, no, this other thing. Listen, 600-pound people, they're gross. My dog shit, not that gross.
Okay,
right?
but
I get it.
It is gross if you melt to the furniture. But also, like I said, those people always have someone that loves them and takes care of them.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
People are lovers,
You're not even considering saliva.
No.
I'm doing the saliva.
That's such an inconvenience.
Listen to what you're saying. You're saying every 5th step. When you walked in here. You said, hey, Kazeem, how are you? Is this a shoes off place? And I was like, yes, the studio of ignorance is a shoe off kind of area, right? And you were like, cool. And then you were like, hey, I need to use your restroom. How many steps do you think it took you to go to my restroom?
You wouldn't invite me into your house, but... And a lot of people wouldn't. But again, you would find somebody.
I would, but I would expect you to tell me, hey, just so you know, every 5th step, it's dog shit.
I know. And then would you still invite me? Or you would be like,
no, we would go to you. We would go.
See, but you would still come visit me and you would do it at my house.
We would still come to you.
And okay,
I wouldn't stay.
Here's a solution. What if I then decided it's like a disability and I used a wheelchair all the time? There's no steps.
Fair. Every step. That words matter on this podcast. So if you're not taking steps, then you have to be in a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm. And we have all kinds of laws to accept people in wheelchairs. Yeah. I mean, I just feel like I will choke on my saliva.
Really?
Yeah. Think about it. You're sleeping. It's like how people choke on their vomit. That's how people die a lot of people when they overdose, right? And then it's scary. I would have to sleep sitting up.
No, you just sleep face down.
But you can't control what you do in your sleep. And if you're sleeping face down, your face is still against something. And
you still
it's
blink.
Hard to
you still blink. No. I'm thinking it's just I'm thinking how you handle saliva that's in your mouth now. You just naturally will just swallow.
But it's 3 times the amount.
100 times the amount.
100 times the amount. And your throat didn't get bigger.
Your throat's not gonna, that doesn't even.
Well, there's more space. If there's little space, then it's like more liquid and it's more dangerous.
I don't
like things getting fucked up in my body.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair.
The external world, you can like deal with fucked up things.
Yes.
In your body, it's tough.
Okay. The fact you're just looking at me like, no, Kazeem, trust me, I'm an expert.
Because you're wrong.
No, I'm not. I'm doing that. I'm definitely still doing the saliva, and we will figure it out later. Would you rather ride a 50-foot wave on an inflatable alligator or walk across the U.S. in a vicious hurricane of meatballs?
50-foot wave, because I watch a lot of big wave surfing videos. I'm obsessed with them.
Okay.
And it's actually not, if you know, to some extent, if you learn what you're doing, and
hold on. 50-foot wave like tomorrow, not 50-foot wave. I'm going to train for. I'm going to train like a surfer.
So a lot of people, it's like
also,
not that easy to die in the ocean as people think.
Yes,
it's not. You know how many surfers die every year of all the surfers?
Hey.
Like 2 of them.
Surfers. Professional surfers.
But here's why. When you go in the ocean, even a big wave, it can crush you. And if it's a shallow, first of all, also, are you in shallow water or not? If it's in shallow water, then you have... No, but it matters.
Wait, there's 50-foot waves in shallow waters?
Yeah, because then the weight is pushing down. You're going to hit your head. If it's not in shallow water, then it's not going to matter. You'll go down and then you'll come back around with the wave.
Okay.
I know this ocean shit, dude. You're not even from California.
I'm not from California at all. I'm from Houston, Texas. We have a beach in Galveston. The sand is gray. I've only been there once. So... yeah.
I'm from coastal California, and my favorite movie is Blue Crush, which starred Kate Bosworth, Michelle Rodriguez, and this other girl from Hawaii who didn't do another movie, so I don't remember her name. I know this ocean shit.
You're not even going to. So you're telling me I will lean on you for this surf information. A 50-foot wave, you won't die on an inflatable alligator, not a surfboard. Inflatable. It just says you're just riding it on an inflatable alligator. It does not say I have to stand up. I just have to be on the alligator. You're telling me I'm not going to die. I can swim, but I can swim in the sense of if I'm on a yacht, hopefully one day I'll be on one. If I'm on a yacht and one of my friends is an idiot and pushes me into the water, I can swim like that.
Okay.
I cannot surf, and I can't, like, if you put me in open water, I can tread the water for an hour.
Okay, but it's the ocean.
If someone doesn't find me in an hour, I'm going to die.
But it's the ocean, so you're going to float easily. So you don't. So in a lake,
float better in the ocean.
Yeah, it's full of salt. Oh my God, you landlocked idiots.
Hold on. First of all, how am I supposed to? First, stop acting like I'm supposed to know this. That is
what
not
do you
how
know
it
about in
works.
Texas? Coyotes?
Yeah, we know about coyotes. We know about gun. I know gun laws. I know abortion laws. I know a lot of laws.
Well, you live in California now. The coast is going to fall off. LA's going to fall off into the water.
I did not know you can float better. No one that listens to this podcast knew that. And I'll say that right now. I don't care if you live in California or not. I did not know you float. Okay, I'll do the wave. I'll do the wave.
You're actually not as that likely to die. First of all, I just feel like you're gonna die because you don't know anything.
I don't know
The ocean's
shit.
full of salt. If you get stuck out in the ocean, you have to float as much as you can to save your energy. Depending on how far you are, you'll probably get brought back by the waves. They'll tumble you back to the shore. I don't know what you're gonna do if you go to the beach and you don't know what a riptide is.
What's a riptide?
You're gonna die. Should we take time for this on the podcast?
Wait, no. It's like is this a quick explanation?
Kind of. Okay. On the beach, if you ever see a weird like slab of the beach, like into the ocean, there's like a section of the beach that seems really calm. There's not waves coming through.
Yeah.
And the water's going like, well, I'm on a podcast. The water's being sucked into the ocean instead of coming forward.
Yeah.
So that's a riptide. It's like this ravine under the water where the water's getting sucked back.
Yeah.
And sometimes people don't see them. And it's a different color slightly. Sometimes people just going on the beach don't see them. They get sucked in and you can get taken back really fast.
Oh.
So people freak out. They try to swim against it to go back. And then their energy gets taken. So what you're supposed to do is just float, because the way that a riptide works, it goes in a loop. So you'll actually be taken around in a loop. You might go far back, but you'll be taken around and you'll come back. Or if you're a better swimmer, which you're not, you swim parallel to the ocean if you have the strength. Like, I don't have the strength, so I would just float and come back. Gotta learn ocean safety, dude.
I don't listen.
Do you go to the beach?
No, I've been to the beach like 4 times.
I'm offended.
I've been to the beach. Well, no, I've been to the beach twice, and both times were because my work was like, "Hey, we're gonna go to the beach to have our work, our like quarterly, monthly, whatever thing that I was gonna join."
So you've only been to the trash beach in LA?
I've been to Redondo.
You live in California.
Yeah. Would you rather vomit 5 baby frogs each time you wake up, or have a boxing glove for a hand?
Vomit frogs.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I used to smoke. I still smoke weed. So in the morning, I'm always like
coughing anyway.
Yeah, coughing and hacking shit up anyway.
Okay, that's
disgusting.
I'll do the frogs only because it's more of a personal thing. It's just I wake up, I'm gonna vomit frogs, and then I go out about my day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh wait, time out. Words matter. So it's every time you wake up. So it's after every nap too. But most of the time when I'm napping, it's in my car or on this couch or on my bed.
I can't nap.
You don't nap at all?
No, I can't do it. I'm jealous.
Wow. Okay. Would you rather?
So that's not a problem.
Exactly.
All right.
I didn't say anything. Listen, I think you should focus on napping and not riptides. I'm just
getting more and more confrontational.
Exactly.
It's very upsetting.
But you can swim, huh? You can nap, but
we just have so little in common. It's very depressing.
If you were caught in the ocean, you'd know what to do.
Yeah, dude. Just watch on HBO. There's like a thing about big wave surfing now.
Yeah. Okay.
I can recommend Waves.
There are waves?
Yeah, like famous waves that surfers go on.
Oh, okay. After the podcast, let me know.
The Wedge is my favorite wave for anyone looking.
Where is that?
Portugal.
Would you rather? I thought I did. Down the street, Neha, please. What are you talking about, Portugal?
At the trash beach?
You've been to the Wedge?
No, but I want to.
Oh my God. Stop it. We have nothing in common. It's so funny. Would you rather be a sex slave to Jabba the Hutt or enter the Hunger Games with the last 10 people you talk to?
I'm moving to New York in the middle of winter. I will take Jabba the Hutt.
Really?
I will be looking for that voluntarily, I think.
Oh, okay. No, I can't be a sex slave.
I'll be looking for that on Tinder.
Sex slave is like, well, I think a sex slave to Jabba is just like a regular slave.
I don't get cuddling?
I don't think so. I think you're just like washing him and feeding him. I think if we're talking Star Wars thing, I don't think Jabba the Hutt's sex slaves are actually having sex with him or anything like that.
What?
No. I think they're just like his regular slaves.
I like stop paying attention whenever I try to watch Star Wars. Does he have a sex slave?
That outfit that Leia, you know that Star Wars outfit that girls wear sometimes with like the
I do remember Leia in that outfit.
That's Jabba the Hutt's sex slave.
Oh, I do like the outfit.
Yes.
Also, I feel like if I had to take care of him like that, it would increase my capacity for love.
Yeah, you'll build empathy. If you can love, you can.
That's how sex slaves feel, right?
You can fall in love. I mean, yeah, a little bit, a little Stockholm syndrome. You never know. But if you can fall in love with Jabba the Hutt, you can fall in love with a 600-pound life person and then live your life and then get on MTV.
I don't know if I need to be on MTV for loving Jabba the Hutt. That's like a reality show I don't care to be in.
Well, you're not loving Jabba the Hutt. You're a sex slave first.
Sex slave. I don't want that to define me.
That would define you. That would define you. That would define you. So you're going to enter the Hunger Games?
No matter what? No, I'm still going to do Jabba the Hutt.
I'm trying to think if the Hunger Games were that hard. I think so. Also, my 10 people, 10 people I just talked to, 5 of them are like friends. So I can't do that. 6 of them are like friends.
So you're like, I don't want to kill my friends.
I don't want to kill my friends.
Just love Jabba the Hutt.
I'm doing the sex slave.
There's probably something lovable about him.
There's absolutely nothing lovable about Jabba the Hutt. But I'll do the sex slave thing. I'll do the sex slave. Guys, now it is time for our final choice. It is a marry, fuck, kill. Neha, Talreja.
Okay.
Your 3 choices are, we have Beyonce, Forever and Always. We will have Michael B. Jordan, former sexiest man alive. And we will have Chris Evans. So
who's Chris Evans? There's so
Captain
many
America.
Chris's. I don't know who that is.
Captain America?
I mean, I'm gonna kill him either way.
Hold on.
He's a scrawny white dude, right?
Yes.
I
He is
guess
a white man.
I guess he's not scrawny if he's
Hold-
Captain America.
Hold on. Just to make sure you know who is who.
I'm gonna kill him.
This guy.
He doesn't look like it. He looks like everyone.
He's a white guy.
Everyone, no one. I don't trust white guy hygiene that much.
Neha, Beyonce, Michael B. Jordan, Chris Evans, Mary Fuck Kill. What are your choices?
Kill Chris Evans.
Okay.
Let's get that out of the way.
Okay.
I'd fuck Beyonce. I
Okay.
don't want to be married to her. She just accused me of like not working hard enough all the time.
She would.
She wouldn't have time for me.
She wouldn't have time for you whatsoever.
And the internet says she's a slob. So it's like she wouldn't have time. And then I guess we would have lots of servants and shit.
Yes.
I'll marry Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
I don't like the shape of his body, but
You
that's
you hate muscles. That makes sense. Okay.
I don't hate muscles. It's being a little nitpicky. I just think he has a more square trapezoidal torso, if I remember from Black Panther, and I liked Chadwick Boseman better. But you know, whatever. I'll settle.
Yeah, you can settle. Okay. All right. So
Is he still with Lori Harvey? She's so
yes,
unreasonably
fine.
attractive.
Yes, she is. Yeah, she is annoyingly fine. Yes, she is.
It's too much.
And they are still together. Well, November 6th at 1:31. Yes, they are still together. I don't know what's going to happen when you listen to this podcast later. Okay. We said in the beginning of the year, you weren't here, but we said in the beginning of the year, we announced to our podcast listeners that for all of 2021, no matter what, for me, for my answers in Marry, Fuck, Kill, no matter what, Beyonce dies. And then we will figure the rest out. So Beyonce's dead. It's just the way she's the greatest entertainer of all time. There's really nothing.
So we must kill her.
Nothing else. There's nothing else for her to do in this world. Honestly.
Okay.
So she's dead. I'm only marrying Michael B. Jordan because I think it would be good for my career.
I think you have a crush on him.
I don't have a crush on Michael B. Jordan. It will be a loveless marriage. He can still be with Lori. I will get all the other girls that want Michael B. Jordan, but that he doesn't want.
Right.
Which are still top tier girls.
Okay.
And I guess I'll fuck Chris Evans. I don't know.
Are you going to be top or bottom?
I will be top. I will fuck him. He will not fuck me. That's how it has to go.
But he's Captain America.
So I'm Kazeem Rahman. Hold on. What's up, baby? Cocky and confident. Guys, that is our episode. This has been Tough Choice with Kazeem Rahman. You can find me online at Kazeem Comedy. That's Kazeem Comedy. Neha, where can we find you?
You can find me at NEH Mowgli, like the Jungle Book character. Name Mowgli on Instagram and Twitter. I am a little unhinged on Twitter because I have no followers, so I just say whatever, but
there we
whatever.
go.
Get to know it.
That's what we like to see, and we will put that all in the show notes. And if you have a tough choice question or a Marry, Fuck, Kill you want us to consider, email toughchoice@outlook.com. That is toughchoice@outlook.com. I've been Kazeem Rahman. This has been Neha Talreja. You guys have been amazing. Bye.